And we're live with our beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. That's the perfect size.
It's not. But you know what? It did stretch it to fit, and it doesn't look that bad.
That's it. It always does. I've never made them the correct size, and it's always looked fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Carter's back with me this week, everybody. He's
My
not.
thumbnail for my fight with you was not the right size in the slightest, and you can actually tell.
So you don't even do it, but you expect me to do it? What the heck?
Well, I do it. I have done it ever since then
Oh, okay. Well,
because I thought it looked so bad.
see, I don't have that problem. I don't look at them, so I never notice how bad they look.
Mm.
Anyway, we've got some matches we have to talk about, some Pokemon stuff. And you're
Yes,
mostly
but
not
first,
sick.
on the topic of thumbnails, I wanted to say I was really proud of the thumbnail I did for my battle with Jake. I thought it was very funny.
hmm Everyone go check that thumbnail out. It's really funny. Watch the video too if you're so inclined. Alright, we'll start with my match. That'll be a fun one. This was a good match. This was really close. I I definitely could have won, but I didn't. That's a spoiler, but now you know.
Yeah.
Um, the
I was really
brings.
proud of Greenlee for this one. I helped her prep for a while beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't prep much at all, so that also probably made a difference. Um, the brings, I'll talk about mine. So Tauros, Terra Water, I thought was good because she has problems with water types mostly, except for Executor. Executor has been looking really bad for her prior to this match. That's going to change in this match. We'll see. But
Hmm.
Executor hadn't been looking very good in every match that it was in, and in all the practice matches I played with her. So it was not really too much on my radar. Um, so I just did Terra Water because I'm like, I just need to avoid the Psychic. And I can keep a stab type and have like balanced offense and defense with that. Ground, that's just to deal with the Thunderbolt. I was worried about Thunderbolt from Mewtwo for Aerodactyl, so yeah. And flying, uh, really just it's a good type for Golem. I don't really think too much about it. I just jam the flying type because it's generally just so good because you're double weak to ground, so having that immunity is like really nice. Um, Not really much else thought into that. I didn't put much. What the heck? That's not a sentence. I didn't put much more thought into that. Uh,
Yeah.
then Venusaur is Terrifier because Weather Ball in the sun, Venusaur Chlorophyll, Weather Ball, Fire goes giga hard. It is the max. It's like the most damage you can get out of Venusaur is by doing that. I think. You could probably get more with Petal Dance, Terra Grass, but actually, I don't think you could because Weather Ball is 100 base power, and the Sun boosts the power to like basically it's effectively 150. So that's good. But Petal Dance is 120, and you get like double stab with Terra Grass. So Petal Dance is probably technically a little better. But anyway, it's not really. We don't need to think about that too much. That's why I did Terra Fire. Then Terra Flying on Scyther is just good for the dual wing beat. And then Water is just a good defensive one for Hypno. Not too much thought into that. I just wanted to survive the fire moves. That's another reason for Terra Fire on Venusaur. Surviving the fire moves, resisting the fire moves from Charizard is important. And similarly with Scyther, it like helps me to not be weak to fire. So and still be offensive. So I kind of balanced my types this week. My Terra types to be offensive and defensive. And then, do you want to talk about Greenlee's?
I mean, yeah, I think she didn't really change her Terras based on any of our preps. Any of our prep for this. I had suggested her to actually use Terra Dragon Executor, but she didn't end up doing that. Um, Terra Steel worked out phenomenally for her, but I do think
Yeah.
Dragon might have been better.
Yeah, yeah. There's one turn in particular where the Terra Steel I could have exploited and won the game, but I messed up. But we can talk
Yeah.
about that when it comes up. And then Terra Bug on Parasect, I think she just left. She just left that as
Yeah,
default.
that's just been default the whole time. But I hadn't actually even noticed that, to be honest. But
Yeah,
yeah, she didn't quite use Executor in the exact way that I had prepped her to exactly, but that's fine. It worked out. I basically like went into this telling Greenlee like, Watson's Trick Room mode is not good enough to beat your team, and so if you go for Trick Room, like that's like probably your best strategy against him, because your whole thing is Tailwind. And I was very surprised actually in watching this later that you didn't have Tailwind on Aerodactyl. I guess, and I hadn't considered Scyther at all, and I probably should have, because that's like your best Mewtwo counter. Um, but
yeah,
yeah, basically, I felt like having Mewtwo and Exeggutor at the same time is like just a perfect way to keep you from using Tailwind. And yeah, did kind of work out. And
yeah,
Exeggutor just did so much more work than I ever even could have imagined.
yeah. It went kind of crazy. All right, let's play it. I did bring Scyther for that reason, by the way, so that's a good call out because I knew it was good into Mewtwo. But yeah, I just go with Tauros Aerodactyl. I thought it was pretty solid. And then her lead was Mewtwo and Executor.
Yep.
So I think I forget what I was thinking at this moment. I think I was just like I was just really surprised to see Executor, so I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. I don't even remember what do I do here. I go for a Protect. This is a very defensive play. I go for Protect, and then I think I'm going for just a Rock Slide. Oh, I went for Crunch just to get some damage onto Mewtwo.
And
I
this is
think,
the part that makes me upset, because I think Greenlee could have won this game one if she hadn't done what she does in this turn,
which is not go for Trick Room.
which is Trick Room. Yeah, she uses Trick Room. Like, the whole thing was like, we did so many practice rounds, and like so many times we again and again determined that like you don't even have to actually use Trick Room turn one. You just have to like make them think you're gonna do it, and like just probably double on Aerodactyl or double on someone. It doesn't even matter. Like, just don't use Trick Room turn one. And then if you do set Tailwind, you can use Trick Room. Like, I didn't tell her like definitively you never use Trick Room or anything like that. I was just saying like you use Trick Room if you're sure he's going for Tailwind.
Yeah,
Like, you use Trick Room to counter Tailwind, but usually you probably don't want to lead with it
the,
unless you're like 100% sure, which you're not really 100% sure. So you can always just do it in the next turn. But,
this
whatever.
this Trick Room, yeah. So Trick Room goes up, and I got a lot of damage onto Mewtwo with the Crunch. This
It's just,
actually,
yeah, it's a gamble, because if you had used Tailwind here, this would have been really good for her. So, yeah, it is what it is.
yeah. Well, this Trick Room ends up kind of screwing over the Mewtwo. That's why I protected the Tauros. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I was worried about Mewtwo just one shotting it, because
Yeah.
that definitely can happen. So like, I kind of had to do that, and then I just get the Crunch. But now the Mewtwo's totally screwed because I could just Terra Water to protect myself from a Psychic, which I was worried about Executor Psychicking Aerodactyl slot, but it didn't do that. It's probably smart to just finish off Aerodactyl there, because otherwise I'm going to get another move off. She finishes Aerodactyl, but the Wave Crash can easily finish off that Mewtwo. I probably didn't even need to Wave Crash. I probably could have just done like any move, but I didn't really notice the defense drop on Mewtwo, actually. So I went for the stronger move. But that's a really powerful Wave Crash. So now I bring out Venusaur in the Trick Room. I think my Backmon is Scyther and Venusaur. And she sends out Charizard. So here I'm like, okay, I think I'm faster than Charizard in this Trick Room. I was kind of confused why she put Trick Room. Like, when she put Trick Room, I was like, oh, so it must be like Muck and Parasect in the back. But it wasn't. It's like Charizard. I'm like, okay, well then the last
Yeah.
one's probably
The
Muck.
whole point, the whole point of Executor is just to like keep you on your toes and like make it so that you can't just roll her team with Tailwind. Because if she doesn't have Executor, you just roll her team with Tailwind.
Yeah, probably. So
That's the entire
then,
reason.
but then she switches, so it's actually Vulpix. But like, I'm not actually that scared about this because I don't think well, I am Chlorophyll actually, so that kind of screws my Venusaur a little bit. But I went for the Protect because I'm thinking Tauros can just take out Charizard, which is true.
Which is nuts how that works. I mean, you get the extra like stab boost with Terra Water, and that's why that works. But still, crazy in Sun.
Yeah,
One-shotting.
it's a very, very powerful move. Very, very powerful move. Also in Wave Crash, like it's a 120 base power move. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
when.
I guess it just evens out, is what it is, because the stab from Terra Water. Like,
So
evens out the-
this is where like I think I should be just killing Vulpix, but I don't think that's what I do. I switched to Scyther, thinking I want to protect myself from a Psychic that I think could just one-shot me, which is true. But the Scyther takes way too much damage, so this is a little bit of a waste of a switch. Like, I think I could have been fine if I let myself get killed there. But the Will-O-Wisp misses the Scyther. That's just really lucky for me. I went for Earthquake, thinking, just get either Protect is good, and I went for Bug Bite as well. So the next turn, the Trick Room's over. Now I can just do the same thing and win the game. No problem. I didn't even know that the Bug Bite actually eats the berry. Did you see that? I ate her citrus berry and healed myself. Which is pretty funny.
the whole thing.
Yeah. Bug Bite is the actually strongest bug type move you can pick on Scyther because of Technician. That's kind of funny to see.
You know what I didn't realize? When Greenlee, this is kind of tangential, but when Greenlee sent me her team on like her Pokepace, I was like, what the hell? Like, why does Parasect have Leech Life? I didn't realize they had buffed Leech Life like several generations ago in Gen 7. Because Leech Life used to be 20 power, and now it's 80.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good, actually.
I was like, why does Parasect have Leech Life? That's a terrible move, but it isn't.
It's not. Alright, let's go into game 2. So, I'm, like, aware of the Trick Room. So, here, I'm thinking, like, do I just go for my own Trick Room? Or do I just, like, lead with Scyther to try to really threaten this Executor? I thought she was going to change her lead, to be totally honest. I was like, okay, she lost the game. She's probably going to change her lead. So, I didn't want to go into the full Trick Room mode. But I think I did actually no, I did when I went into Trick Room. I was like, this way I can either go for my own Trick Room or I can stop her from Trick Rooming. Okay, this is where I made a ridiculous gamble because I think she actually messed up by doing what she did because there's no way she could have predicted what what I'm thinking is my very, very, very obvious play is to just protect Golem and click Trick Room with Hypno. Like, that's so obvious, right? I mean, wouldn't that be what you expect me to do? I don't know.
But I don't think Greenlee was thinking that at all. I think she was thinking, oh, Golem's here, I'm gonna attack Golem because I'm super effective.
Yeah, well,
Like, I don't think she was considering it at all.
I didn't think she would. I was like, okay, I don't. Yeah,
You made the same mistake I did, thinking like, oh, Greenlee's gonna like
read the play.
the protect, like read the plays with
Yeah.
protect and everything.
She just
Like,
didn't read the play. I was like, so you know what? I'm gonna do something really. And honestly, it was a little bit of me memeing a bit because I was like, it's gonna be really funny if I win this game by using Explosion, because it's really funny. So I went for Protect Explosion, which would have been hilarious if it had worked. But
That would have been terrible.
wait, why?
No, I don't think Explosion's that good.
I mean, it
You
would.
died still.
I would die and I pick up 2 KOs. Instead, I just die for nothing.
Would you have picked up 2 KOs?
Oh, 100%. There's no way these two live in Explosion. I don't think so. I mean, we could do the calcs, but I think
I'd
it's...
love to do the calcs on that.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, I didn't have any like damage boosting item, I don't think. But I am an attack boosting nature. And I'm definitely max attack. So if we have Mewtwo, oh, it doesn't actually. I'm surprised. Maybe I need Galvanize. That's probably why. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. With Galvanize, I could do it. So, actually, I made a mistake anyway by clicking
Do you not
Explosion.
have? Oh yeah, you have Sturdy.
I had
Not
Sturdy.
Galvanize.
I had not Galvanize, yeah. So, Explosion.
That's the whole reason you run Explosion and Golem.
It would have killed Mewtwo, and if it kills Mewtwo, I'm pretty sure it's killing Executor.
It's not killing Executor because if it's Galvanized, then it's Electric type.
Yeah, but
I mean, maybe if it's maybe not Galvanized, do you think like just without that, it kills it? Without stab?
I guess not. I guess I really overestimated the power of that move. So it would have been bad either way. Okay, well, my bad. Okay, so but she just doubled the Golem, and so Golem just dies, and I get nothing. I could have at least Trick Roomed here, but it's kind of good that I don't. I bring out Scyther, the Thunderbolt. Scyther, like an absolute champ, just survives the Thunderbolt from Mewtwo. What a god! What a freaking god! This guy. That's crazy, honestly.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
I
mean, Eviolite helps out, but yeah.
It is because of UV Light, but I couldn't believe it. So then I go for Bug Bite into Mewtwo and just freaking kill that guy. Holy, Scyther's so good. I was really impressed by Scyther. And then
I'm a little surprised in retrospect that she went Terra Steel on Egg instead of Terra Fairy on Mewtwo.
yeah, well, she didn't know that Bug was super effective against Psychic. We actually talked about that right now.
Oh,
So she's like, I would have gone Terra Fairy.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that would have been good. So I get a light screen up, which I think should be helpful to me. The Giga Drain does like nothing.
Yeah, because she learned in game 1
Charizard
that Bug Bite
comes
kills
out.
Executor.
So Scyther
That's why she went
should be faster than Charizard here. Let's see what I do. I go for a Tailwind. I think actually I could have just gone for a dual Wing Beat here, and I would have liked that more in retrospect. Because this Tailwind is setting up my last Pokemon, which I believe is Tauros at this point. Well, let's see. So the Heat Wave misses. I got really lucky on that. And then Hypno gets burned. I go for the knockoff into the Charizard, getting rid of the choice specs, which does let her use other moves. This Heat Wave, this Tailwind, now it looks good because Scyther actually lived. I was thinking Scyther would get the Tailwind off and then die, and then Tauros would be able to come out. So actually living is a little bit... I don't know how good it is. I don't know. We'll see. Because now I should be going for dual Wing Beat, I think. Yeah, I am. But it gets protected, which is a good protect. The knockoff does like nothing, but at least I got rid of the Citrus Berry. It should help me. And this wastes another turn of my Tailwind, which is pretty annoying. So now I get the dual Wing Beat out. I do finish off the Charizard. But this means like Scyther just lives for a really long time. It's actually kind of annoying that Scyther doesn't die. Because like if Scyther dies and I get the Tauros out earlier, I feel like I can do more work with it. But now like Trick Room is up. And it's really bad for me.
It's so funny to me though, just how much Executor does and how little every other Pokemon does. It feels like Executor fan fiction.
Yeah, Executor comes out and says Trick...
Charizard gets totally wiped. Mewtwo goes down. It's all up to Executor to carry the team.
Yeah. You know what's funny is... I think when I use knockoff onto Executor, I think that was a mistake because like if I just use Imprison right there, I think I just win like straight up because there's no way.
Yeah.
And then after that, once the trick room goes up, after that I should just be trying to reverse the trick room, because I probably can, and I need to, and if I don't, I lose, and that is exactly what happens.
I was actually thinking, like, when watching the first game, like, I didn't know actually if Greenlee knew that you can reverse trick room, because I think she should have.
So here's where I should probably
Again,
what I should do is protect and then reverse the trick room, but I don't think that's what I did. Yeah, if I reverse the trick room here, then instead I just went for another light screen. I was thinking that this light screen would make Tauros live, which I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have thought that because of Vulpix
Big gamble.
with the helping hand. Like, because Trick Room just wins me the game. Like, but I have Terra Water and
You
Light
were only
Screen.
considering psychic. I listened to your thing. I remember you saying like something about like you were worried about psychic,
Yeah, I thought she was gonna use Psychic,
not Giga Drain.
not Giga. Well, Psychic's the stronger move.
Yeah.
But this killing me in one hit, like, that's so bad, dude. The thing is, like, yeah, if I reverse the Trick Room at any point or use Imprison at any point, then I will win this game 100%. But I just don't do it, and then Executor clowns on me, and I lose the game. Because there's no way Hypno can do it with Burn and all. Well, that's just the game. Yeah, kind of crazy, honestly. Yeah, the Executor did so much. But I had the, it's just a shame because I definitely had the tools to save myself, but I didn't use them. You know, so I'm a little sad about that. Okay.
Yeah, you used a lot of knockoff in Hypno, which
Yeah, which I didn't really need to be doing that. Like I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's funny because like I don't think I prepped that well, but at the same time my prep was definitely sufficient to win me the game, but I just played badly. Like I had all the moves I needed on all my Pokemon and stuff. I just didn't click the moves very well. All right. Game 3. It's all down to this. I decide I'm going to actually do the thing I should have done in the first game instead of going for a complete explosion and go for the Trick Room Protect. So, that's what I do. I think she's like, she knows that does she know or does she just do the same thing? No, she literally just does the same thing. So I get a free Trick Room here. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I go for the flying because why did I do this? I actually don't know. I think I was worried about the Giga Drain. That's what it was. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'll resist the Giga Drain with this. I'm hoping that Rock Blast will kill Mewtwo. But it's actually not enough to kill Mewtwo, which is a little bit of a shame. The Giga Drain I resist pretty well. Then I think she went for an Aura Sphere, which also doesn't do very much. Yeah.
Yeah, you resist both.
So it was a really good. It's a really good Terra Flying. So now I'm like, I can finish off Mewtwo. So here's where I was like, I wanted to just knock off the Mewtwo, but I wasn't sure if it would actually kill. And if it doesn't, then it's pretty bad. So I ended up, like, I wish I had Rock Slide here, but I don't. So, like, but I had to end up clicking Mewtwo with Golem. I don't know why I went for Protect. I think that's really... Oh, because I decided to use Earthquake. That's what it was. But I think that was... I don't think I needed to do that. I think I just could have just attacked Mewtwo and then gone for
it makes
a light
sense to use
screen.
Earthquake because then you can at least get a little chip on Executor. Yeah, you didn't need to protect Hypno for sure.
Well, I was protecting it so I didn't Earthquake myself. That's
Oh yeah, okay.
the idea.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah,
then yeah, you still didn't need like the chip damage on Egg was not worth it.
not worth it. Not when I could just probably knock off the Mewtwo and it dies. But the thing is like if Mewtwo protects, that's what I was worried about too. If Mewtwo protects there, it's like pretty bad. So I wanted to like, and I wasn't sure if knockoff would kill. So here comes Charizard. I'm thinking this Charizard is guaranteed gonna protect. I'm like, there's no way it doesn't, but it doesn't, which is kind of crazy because I could have just killed it right there. It doesn't really end up losing me anything, but I do kind of waste a turn of Trick Room with that. But now I saw the Charizard protect, so I know I can just kill it. So I go for the Rock Blast in the Charizard. It's an easy KO.
It's wild that she doesn't protect on either of those turns.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or switch for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's right. She didn't protect on the first turn. Yeah, I should have just attacked that slot. Because, like, even if she does protect, like, what am I worried about? I mean, the thing is, if she protect Will-O-Wisp's Golem, then Golem will die. And
If I were
then
her,
it's
honestly,
bad.
in that situation, like Mewtwo goes down, you do not send out Charizard in front of Trick Room Golem. That's like nuts.
Yeah, she could have sent... Well, I guess, yeah, she could have
You
brought
could have just
Executor back.
sent Vulpix. Just send Vulpix.
Send Vulpix to die. Yeah, the
Or
knockoff goes into Vulpix.
Charizard and protects and kill Golem, but even that is a little risky.
See here, okay, so here I think I have another Protect Trick Room play. And I think it's really safe. I don't know why I decided not to do it. I decided to sack Golem and, like, swap. But I don't know why I did this. I mean, I know why I did it. I know I'm thinking, like, Scyther is good into Executor, so let me switch, you know? But that was just a waste of a switch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why did I do this? I don't really know why I did this. Because it's, like, really safe for me to... It's so safe for me to just protect Trick Room again. Like, Golem is slower than Executor. I know that for a fact. Because I'm min speed.
Yeah.
So, like, if I protect Trick Room, then Golem gets a free attack in the Trick Room conditions. But I think I also didn't want to set Trick Room because I knew when Scyther comes out, then I'll be slower.
Instance, you know, like you don't expect to be able to get 2 Trick Rooms in one game.
Yeah, that's true. So Psychic finishes off Golem, and now Scyther's burned, which is really bad. And I think here's where I make another huge mistake, because I can win this game very easily. Because I know that it's Terra Steel, and I know that, like,
Also,
Bug Bite will kill...
sorry.
Bug Bite will kill Executor unless he goes Terra Steel. And if he goes Terra Steel, then Close Combat will kill Executor. So all I have to do is Close Combat Bug Bite, and I win this game right here, right now. But instead, for whatever reason, probably because I feel like the game's already over, like, I'm not that worried that Executor can 2v1, but it can.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think it could, so I just went for Wave Crash. I'm like, whatever, bro. So I go for Bug Bite, and I go for Wave Crash. It does, like, no damage. And then Executor easily picks up the Revenge Kill on Tauros, which I just didn't respect at all. And now it's Scyther versus 2, with Hypno coming out, but Hypno doesn't do anything. So, yeah. Yeah, Executor kind of slaps ass, honestly. And then the game's just over. I went for dual Wing Beat because I'm like, I need to get rid of this Helping Hand. The Helping Hand is screwing me over, but that just gives a free Trick Room turn, like, setup. Now I'm, like, in big trouble. Scyther can easily die to Executor using Psychic or whatever. It doesn't die yet, but it doesn't do enough damage. Like, I just can't get enough damage into Executor, like, no matter what happens. I don't know why. Do I really need to kill Ninetales there? I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake as well. The thing is, I don't do that much damage to Executor either way. I'm thinking, like, I can't have this Helping Hand be going off every turn. I will definitely lose that way. I need to hope that Hypno can pull out the damage. But in the 1v1, Hypno versus Executor, I just do slowly eventually lose because Giga Drain is...
Also, like, what a smart Trick Room on Grinley's part at this point in the game.
Yeah, it was a really good Trick Room for sure.
I was proud of her for that one. I was watching that live. I didn't catch Game 1 live, but I got Game 2 and 3.
Yeah, so that was rough. That was a rough loss. There are a lot of, like... I think I played really bad. I don't know, to be honest. Like, like watching back, it's kind of cringe. But Greenlee had a good team. Executor, I didn't anticipate it being that strong, especially with the Terra Steel. Yeah, hats off to her.
And also,
she played it well.
I was thinking about it, like, earlier. Like you were saying, why didn't you just Trick Room? It also kind of made sense not to Trick Room when you had, like, Tauros and Scyther in the back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's like that's why I didn't Trick Room.
Benefits Golem, and Golem was about to die.
Yeah, and I probably don't pick up a KO at Golem anyway, right? So it's like, it doesn't really... It wasn't a bad play. It wasn't actually that bad of a play. But I don't know. Who could have... How was I to know that she was going to Will-O-Wisp the Hypno? Like, that's crazy. Like, who does that?
Well, when you're Vulpix, you don't have much else to do.
I guess that's true.
Like that's just what you do when you're still alive.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is. I mean, that's a good. That was a good thing to do. It was a good thing to do. 100%. Yeah, but this turn, I'm really mad. I'm really mad that I just phoned it in with the wave crash here. Like, like what? I don't know what I was thinking, bro. Like that wave crash was never. Even if he didn't go Terra, even if like there was no Terra Steel, that wave crash never would have done anything. It's literally like the it doesn't even make sense. Like in the sun to wave crash, it's not even the most damage. Like I could literally close
Yeah.
combat for more damage. It's like they're both resisted moves.
If you weren't respecting Executor like killing Tauros, then I don't know
I wasn't. That's the thing. I don't know. Like that was
what you were
so.
thinking
It
there.
was such like a brain off moment where I just click wave crash. Literally, it does less damage than close combat, and it loses me the game like 100%. Because if I just close, or even if I want to wave crash Vulpix, just take out the Vulpix because that also probably
Yeah.
wins me the game. I don't know. Like it's the dumbest. It's like of all the moves I could pick, pretty much the dumbest one I could pick is wave crash into Executor here because you could wave crash Vulpix or I could close combat either slot, and it's just better. I don't know. I don't know. It was very very dumb of me to do what I did. I think my thinking was like, oh, I'm going Terra Water, so I clicked the wave. No, I didn't even Terra Water. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking, bro. Why do I click this wave crash? I don't know. That was stupid. It's just stupid. Because if I close combat, I win this game. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, let's go on. um, this is your game versus Jake.
Oh yes, the war crimes.
I have
Yeah,
seen this one.
basically, Jake doesn't really have many spread moves, and I mean, I'm really only worried about Starmie. He's
Yeah,
got his Clefairy and everything. Basically, I realized like in my practice, I could just like Moxie, like Electabuzz, follow me, enable Gyarados to just sweep his entire team.
yeah,
And so that's exactly what I did,
yeah. That's pretty much what
and
happens.
it worked.
We'll just
Of course,
let's get into it.
game one was a little close because of something that happens early on.
All right, let's
But
see it.
my Terras, I went Terra Dark for extra crunch power into Starmie. Terra Grass makes sense for Arcanine, although in hindsight, I should have been worried about Ice Beam. Terra Steel on Articuno is good, pretty much always. I was just ice on mime. I didn't really think about it. I was steel on Rhydon. I don't know why I was steel on Rhydon. That's probably kind of bad. But anyway, yeah, and his Terras were the same.
Yeah, the fairy on the Persian I like, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I commented that he's Terra Dark on Jinx. I don't know if he's been Terra Dark before.
That's also an interesting one. I mean, you do resist dark type with that, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's see.
But like Fairy.
So the Gyarados lead with the Electabuzz, just like you talked about. He goes with Starmie and Clefairy. So you both have followed me support, which is kind
Yeah,
of
we
funny.
both have followed me support, but for me it doesn't matter because I can just set up on him like forever with Dragon Dance.
Yeah, so you go for the follow me. He also goes for the follow me. He goes for the Power
I get
Gem, which
infinite
makes sense.
setup.
And you go to the Dragon Dance, which is a better turn for you because now you have some stats. He goes for Helping
And you
Hand the
just can't deal
second turn,
with the Electabuzz either.
and then the follow me comes out. You get a second Dragon Dance. Now this guy's looking really crazy. Ice
But
Beam
I pay for that because he gets a freeze on his very first Ice Beam.
gets a freeze on the Ice Beam.
Electabuzz. So now I'm like a little worried, but I've already set up twice with Dragon Dance, so I'm not that worried.
You're very, very, very strong right now.
So
with the
all I have to do is
Gyarados.
go Terra Dark so that he can't just like kill me with Power Gem,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of sitting pretty.
Yeah, the Pterodart comes out, the Helping Hand, so it gets bigger damage onto the Starmie. The Starmie goes... Oh, you went for Waterfall into
Waterfall
Clefairy.
into Clefairy. Basically, I just wanted to kill the Clefairy. I kind of assumed he would keep using Follow Me, and so I just wanted to kill the Clefairy. And I thought that
Yeah.
Waterfall would do more damage, but I probably should have just crunched Starmie. But like,
I don't
If I
know.
crunch Clefairy, then I don't know because he could resist it.
Yeah, I think you made the right
So I
call.
just figured, kill Clefairy. That way you can't follow me anymore.
Yeah, I think you made the right call because you won't die to one attack from Starmie.
Because if he keeps using follow me, then Starmie might whittle me down.
Exactly. That was the right call. I mean, and now you're
Yeah.
alive with a decent amount of
And
HP.
Ice Beam is strong. Like, that did half my health.
Yeah, it's really powerful. Like, so if you had crunch, see the thing, yeah, if you crunch Clefairy and Clefairy lives, then you just die on the next turn, and then all your setup is wasted.
Bad.
So
So that's what my thinking was.
you definitely made the right call to do the waterfall there. So now the Magneton comes out. You should survive one attack from either, so you can kind of take your pick and get a kill. You go for the crunch onto
and I
Starmie,
go
but
for
there is
Starmie.
the
Starmie
sash.
is more threatening.
Yeah, the
Yep.
sash though. So now you're
I
in
kind of knew he
some
would sash, but I wasn't sure
danger.
if he had sash.
Oh, he
But I
flash cannon
figured,
the
Magneton is
Electabuzz.
definitely sturdy. Yeah, that probably cost him the game.
Yeah, because he could have killed your Gyarados right there with like a Thunderbolt, I think. I don't think Gyarados lives a Thunderbolt there. I mean, I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but... Oh, that's sad. Okay. I guess he... I don't know. Interesting.
He just wanted to spread his damage out on him.
Yeah, maybe he was worried about a Protect. Because, like, it could have been bad. But honestly, the Protect would have been fine, too. That's what happens this turn. And, like, it's fine. It doesn't matter, right? Like, he just... Next turn, he can kill you. He goes for a Protect.
So long, too.
I don't know why he... The Sturdy comes out. So does the... We'll actually find out if it kills you right now. And it does. Okay, so, like,
does,
it probably would have been good if he had done that previously. Oh, that's too bad. For him. Great for you, though. I mean, the freeze is a bit crazy that it's lasted this long. The Flash Cannon goes into Electabuzz. It's really doing nothing. I don't know why he keeps attacking Electabuzz, because, like, Electabuzz is frozen. Like, you can just ignore it.
You can ignore it.
It's literally... It doesn't do anything. Okay, so Machamp comes out. You have Extreme Speed, so you can finish off Magneton, but he goes for the Protect. Do you go for it? No, you went for Flare Blitz into Machamp. Probably smart. Probably work out better for you.
Yeah,
So
I was
the
more worried about
Machamp
Machamp than Magneton because of
can't pick up the KO. It picks up the KO into Arcanine.
High horsepower. I didn't know he was running that, but I figure he's super effective.
He would kill you either way. Now you could finish off the Magneton with Articuno. And you do finally thaw on Electabuzz. After all this time, the Thunderbolt comes out. I don't think Machamp can do it by itself. Although that Rock Slide's big!
Rock Slide is like very close to winning in the game.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so
I think
closer than it could have been.
Yeah, that was a really clutch freeze. He made a couple weird targeting decisions that probably lost him the game in spite of the freeze. But the freeze definitely made it a lot closer than it would have otherwise been. Let's see what happens in game 2. You go for the same lead.
It's like if game 1 went perfectly.
Yeah. With no freeze. It is with again.
No freeze.
Clefairy, this time Magneton. I guess he wants to pressure immediately with the Thunderbolt, but you're just going to tear... Well, you can't because it followed me.
You can't because it followed me.
Yeah. That won't work. So you get the Dragon Dance, the Thunderbolt doesn't do anything. Goes for the Helping Hand. What move is it this time? Follow me. The Helping Hand boosts what move? Hidden Power. I wonder what...
Hidden Power. This part made me puzzled. I was like, Hidden Power.
If it was hidden, it wasn't even like a Hidden Power ground. I wonder what type it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Like not a good move ever, I think.
He needs like a taunt or something. He needs some way of stopping Electabuzz from just doing this to him. I really wish he brought Persian in the game too, because he could have like done some fake out. I don't know if he's running taunt on Persian. He's probably not, but if he should be. But it's too late now.
Yeah.
I think Persian was underutilized this whole season, to be honest. Waterfall, it picks up the KO. We saw it before. We'll see it again. The Follow Me, you're still safe. Yeah, it's just too easy for this. Like he just doesn't. It's just way too easy. Like now you can just pick up a KO on Machamp.
He should be able to. He should have led with Machamp because then he could have maybe killed Electabuzz earlier with
right away.
Horsepower.
Yeah.
And now it's too late.
Yeah, now it's this Gyarados is
Everything
completely
just
out of
dies.
control. I mean, he can't even hit you because still Electabuzz. So it's like
Yeah.
you don't even go for it. Actually, you went for the double, which
Yeah,
is
because I go for the Electro Web to break Sash
yeah.
and Sturdy.
Yep. That's a good move. I mean, if he had doubled you, like maybe you could have died on Gyarados, but even then, it's like you still have more Pokemon, like you wouldn't have lost. So yeah, all right, good game. And now a game I have not seen, so I'm excited for this one. Can't say anything about it. Haven't seen it. I mean, I know who wins, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, I watched this actually. This is an interesting one.
All
And
right.
I think you're gonna like it.
I thought there's Hitmonchan, so I already like it. Let's go. Yes, finally. I think I don't know if I influenced him on this, but I think I mentioned the Hitmonchan in the. I interviewed Brian this week before this match.
I watched your interview. You talked about Hitmonchan. And
I was
he
like,
teased that he might be
Hitmonchan,
bringing it.
Hitmonchan, yes, let's go. I really
And
wish.
yeah,
I know that.
it surprised me.
And we get to see Pikachu also, which is another thing we talked about in preview. I think, or in our look ahead. Or you weren't there. This was the one where you were second. But with Greenlee, I talked about this might be the Pikachu week because it's Lightning Rod.
Yes, I do. I kind of remember you saying that.
But I don't. We'll see. It didn't win in the game, so we'll see what happens. For the Brings, I think the Brings. We talked about it already. Hitmonchan and like a Trick Room mode.
No Terra on Hitmonchan though.
No Terra.
Probably could have used one, but that's fine.
Yeah, like a ghost would have been nice for the fake out.
Yeah.
Um,
Terra Water Pikachu is interesting.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? I guess I don't know. You're weak to ground. It doesn't resist ground.
And Terra Ghost Ninetales. That's kind of good.
For fake
Better
out.
than Terra Grass.
Yeah, it's an improvement, for sure. For the fake out, it's good. The flying again because we gotta set up our earthquakes.
Although weirdly, I feel like Terra Grass might be better against Brian's team because of all the electric.
Yeah, it is a little better. I mean, he still has Nidoking that can just use a poison move on you, and you don't like it.
Yeah.
So I still think.
Either scenario.
Yeah, Terra Ground on Zapdos is very interesting. What is happening there?
He actually uses it in this game.
Huh. What is that for?
Spoilers.
I'm excited to see that then. And then we have Terra Water on Nidoking, which is also different. So he's mixed things up quite a bit with this team. I'm excited to see what he's cooking. He's definitely cooking here.
Yeah.
I mean,
he wasn't Terra Water. Right, he was Terra Electric before.
yeah, I want to see some Hitmonchan fake out Trick Room shenanigans, but let's just go. Let's get into it. What do we see? Hitmonchan and Slowking. Yes, Slowbro. Yes, dude. It's exactly what I wanted him to do. Okay. And then we have Ninetales on the other side with Pikachu. So he was expecting... Oh, what was he expecting? He was expecting the rain, the Electro Zapdos with this lead from Noah, but Brian got him with the total mix-up. And what will it be? There should be some fake out coming out. Oh, but the Pikachu...
This would have been a good answer to Electro Zapdos anyway, because Electro could just set the rain again. You probably want to keep Ninetales in the back against Brian, but you know.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you could... Yeah, because you like Blizzard, but it doesn't actually necessarily hit because the rain goes up first. Yeah, it's a little bit... But, to be fair, Zapdos is like struggling because Zapdos can only use Hurricane under those conditions. So it's a little bit dicey. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but you can't use Thunder is the important thing. I think if you had like Blastoise Pikachu lead with like Shell Smash on Blastoise, that it's a little bit spicier for sure. All right, what do we got? We got the flinch. The Hitmonchan can't get the flinch. The Aurora Veil goes out, but we're gonna see a Trick Room. Hell yeah! Now, does he have Brick Break for this Aurora Veil? I'm hoping he does. I mean, that's a big benefit of having this Hitmonchan in general. Is like you can function in Trick Room and you can do Brick Break. But no, he just goes for the Snorlax switch. Okay, so is he just going to tolerate the Aurora Veil being up? He goes for the Yawn into Ninetales. I like that. That's very spicy. I guess the Terra Ghost was to avoid the Brick Break. But Pikachu Thunderbolt, that is huge. I can't believe how much damage that did. Is this Light Orb Pikachu? This must be. There's no way.
Probably.
There's no way.
This is Ash's Pikachu.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Light Orb does
He
double.
used Thunderbolt TM. Pikachu used Thunderbolt TM.
Yeah, for real. So Light Orb is a held item on Pikachu that like doubles its attack, its special attack, which makes it actually very threatening. But that means that it could just die in one hit at any point. So we'll see. I'm curious. I'm kind of surprised if that's not Light Orb. Calm Mind. So Ninetales setting up, but I don't know if you want to set up when you're drowsy. That's a little bit spooky. Now we see Nidoking coming out. Snorlax goes for Protect. Wow, very defensive. But I guess because of the Earthquake. Yeah, that's definitely Light Orb Pikachu. That is Light Orb Pikachu, bro. That's crazy. That did so much damage. I love it. I love this match. I love this match already. Yeah. Okay, the Earthquake does big damage to Ninetales and one-shots the Pikachu. So I can respect that. That's a good Protect. That's the Life Orb, Earthquake, Nidoking. Blizzard comes out, taking up the Nidoking right away. This was looking dicey for Brian, I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's got Hitmonchan in the back. 2 more turns of Trick Room to work with. But he still has to take out 3. I mean, the Ninetales is asleep, so that's good. Primate protects, buying more time for the Trick Room to end. The Fake Out doesn't work.
Because it's so obvious he's going to use Fake Out here.
Snorlax goes for a Heat Crash. It doesn't quite do it on the Ninetales.
See, I don't know why he didn't Belly Drum like long ago with Snorlax. Because he does that in the next game, and it's much better.
Oh, really? Okay. I was wondering, like, does he have Belly Drum? I guess you know that he does.
But he also forgot to EV it properly again.
Oh, no. Okay, so he goes for Terra Ghost to protect himself from Primate, but I really like that. Hitmonchan, he goes for the Belly Drum. Oh, yeah, but yeah, it's not EV'd. It's not EV'd. Oh, no.
Maybe I got it confused with the next game. Anyway.
Okay, close combat goes into Primate, doesn't do that much. You really need Brick Break against this Aurora Veil. Like,
yeah, I don't... He must not have been running it.
He must not be. But the thing is, like, this is where... If you were watching Noah's games and you had, like, done some research and watched his games, he goes for Aurora Veil every game. Every single game he goes for it. So you need to have some sort of screen cleaning against him, or you're just going to be playing into Aurora Veil the whole game, and it's really hard to play into. And you have Hitmonchan, so it's a perfect opportunity to have something for that. So Primate is strong, bro. But like, it just is tanky, and it hits really hard, and with Drain Punch, it's just like, how do you get rid of this thing? Man, it's looked good. Now, I wish he did the beat up Rage Fist. That would have been sick. But he doesn't. He goes for Rock Slide like a chump. Then the Hitmonchan takes a little bit of damage. Another Rock Slide will finish off the Hitmonchan.
Not looking
but the Snorlax is max attack, and now it gets to move. Body Slam, resist. Oh, the Sash, dude. How does Brian win this? I actually don't understand. It's Snorlax versus everybody. Oh, because Noah goes for clown shit and tries to Fisher Snorlax. He uses Fisher once every single game at least. It doesn't work. Rock Slide comes out, does a little bit of damage. The Body Slam will finish off the Doug Trio, slowing down the Snorlax. So yeah, it doesn't matter. The Snorlax is already last in the order. And this is where, oh my god, if he just used Beat Up Rage Fist, this game is over. Which is which is the point of this combo. That's the point. I think he doesn't have Rage Fist. That's what I'm going to guess. He has Drain Punch. He has Drain Punch, and he has Rock Slide, and then he has one other move. The Heat Crash just finishes Primate, and now Ninetales can't do it. Unless Ninetales wakes up and immediately gets a freeze on this Blizzard. But this is, I assume, Thick Fat Snorlax, so yeah, that is not going to do anything. And that's the game. This Snorlax just does it, bro. This Snorlax just does it. But Noah threw that game away by clowning a little bit with the fissure and not.
Yeah, he could have won that.
Could have won that easily. Because, like, even the double rock slide has a pretty good chance of getting a flinch. If he gets a flinch, it's, like, over. Yeah, he clowned that game away. It kind of reminds me of me clowning my game away with Explosion. You can't clown. People are too good
There's no
now.
room for clowning.
People have. It's week 7. In week 1, you can clown. But in week 7, there's no more room for clowning. Because people know what they're doing, at least a little bit at this point. You got to play
Like, I
serious.
got greedy against Jake. I got greedy by going for like double dragon dance in both games, but that's not even clowning. That's just
No, that was pretty safe.
ensuring. Yeah, it was safe, and it was ensuring that I could just one shot everything.
Yeah. All right, game 2. What do we got? Let's see. Is he gonna go back for the trick room fake out strats? Honestly, I wouldn't have if I were him after seeing the Pikachu, but he does go for it. So he could just fake out Doug Trio and go for an easy. Okay, balloon. Where's the fake out going? Because it's definitely coming out. You burn the balloon on Blastoise, so that's actually really good for you. Minimize, dude. Why are you doing this? Like, it's week 7. Like, you've never won a game doing this. Stop doing it, please. I don't understand. Okay, Terra Electric, Helping Hand, Terra Blast will kill Slowbro. That's good, I guess. But Thunder Punch, yeah, resisted with the Terra Electric. That's a good Terra for sure. I just hate.
Crazy how dead Slowbro is in both of these games.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. That's usually a tanky Pokemon, but
Yeah.
not this time around. What is Snorlax gonna do? Muddy Water comes out. He can Belly Drum, and he'll actually heal himself now that he's taking some chip damage. The close combat does big damage to Blastoise. He goes for a Heat Crash into Blastoise and just finishes it off. I like that. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, but now.
I feel like he should have just.
Now Clefable is asleep, and this Ninetales is just food for both Pokemon. Now, it can use Dazzling Gleam, probably take out Hitmonchan, goes for the Aurora Veil instead. The close combat will do moderate damage through the Aurora Veil. It's not too much, but the Heat Crash will also come out and finish off that Ninetales, so Ninetales' whole contribution is Aurora Veil. So now Clefable plus what I assume is Primeape? No, it's Dugtrio, right? They have to do everything, which I just don't think they can. Hitmonchan is going to be pretty strong. The Follow Me will come out. Dugtrio gets some Rock Slide chip. Do they have any spread moves to deal with this? Hitmonchan flinches from the Rock Slide. Double flinch from the Rock Slide. Holy moly. Holy moly. That is crazy. You don't often see that. Zapdos is going to come out. The Follow Me goes another Rock Slide, I assume. It only lands on Zapdos, missing onto... It doesn't do anything. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's...
The Body Slam will land on the Clefable. That evasion is giga useless. And let's see what happens. Goes into the Terra ground.
Yes.
To resist the...
This is where it happens.
For the Rock Slide? It does resist the Rock Slide. I can see it. Okay. Citrus Berry.
I guess that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Terra ground.
For the Rock Slide resist. The Body Slam goes out into Clefable. No evasion for that Clefable.
I feel like ground for like as a Terra to resist rock as a flying
Dugtrio
type
uses...
is pretty risky because you're still
you're double weak. Yeah, you're weak to ice either way, which is the other big way to hit flying types. But especially against a snow team.
Against a snow team, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ninetales.
That's a spicy choice. All right, but he does win.
A Ninetales with Blizzard, like yeah.
I think. That was interesting. Interesting.
He doesn't even use Belly Drum game 2. I was just thinking about how he used it later in game 1. But yeah.
I don't think he had a spread move either on Snorlax. I don't know if he had Earthquake, but I think he did not.
He really should have. He really should have had Earthquake. He should have had Brick Break. He should have EV'd his HP properly, and he should have used Belly Drum like much earlier than he did.
I also wonder if this Slowbro is max bulk. Or if this is like somehow not, because like
maybe I don't know,
because it getting killed. I
just think it got unlucky because like you said, I think Pikachu probably had Light Orb, and he's helping hand Terra Electric, Terra Blasted with Blastoise.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I just think it was an unlucky Slowbro. And James played well. Like it was counterplay against the Trick Room. That's what it was.
You mean Noah?
Sorry, Noah. Yeah, I get them confused all the time. But yeah, Noah played well in that instance. But yeah, Brian still friggin' cleaned house here.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed kill with the helping hand. Now, if you were max special defense, which you could live it with max special defense.
Hmm. Interesting. I guess maybe you just like clicked a spread that was suggested and based on like his moves. Like maybe he didn't have any other like support moves other than Trick Room, and so it just like assumed he wanted to be like special attacker, like fast special attacker or something. That doesn't really make sense for Slowbro, but
Unless it's like specs, maybe.
specs.
Choice.
Blastoise specs.
Blastoise is specs, then even max special defense Slowbro will die with helping hand.
Yeah.
But
You really think he put specs on Blastoise?
No, I don't
I
think
don't see
so.
it.
I don't think so. I think that he just wasn't max special defense. He was probably max HP and like max special attack or something like that.
Would it be specs or would it be banned?
Probably specs. I mean, Blastoise has better selection of special moves, I think, just in general.
But like stat wise, because Terra Blast is physical or special,
Yeah, but
depending on what your stats are.
if you put your stats into special attack, then it'll be special,
Well, yeah.
which you would do probably because it's special is just better.
Yeah.
Like I generally just I think special is just better.
But like, what about Slowbro's defense compared to its special defense?
Its defense is higher.
Oh, its defense is higher.
Its
so,
defense is higher, so that would.
It would have to be special for it to be like one shot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, that's the games. Thanks for watching. These were some good ones.
Oh, that's all of them?
Yeah, because James and Nolan did not play.
Oh. Well, they're gonna need to.
No, they
It's
already.
past the deadline, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So they both forfeit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, that's it. That's the stream. Thanks for tuning in.